So we started today's video with the demoing of the ceiling to expose the 3 beams that have to be scissored. If I'm being honest with you guys, it's really not that bad. The only really bad one is this one over here. They're just gonna remove that 2x4 and put a piece on it. But these two, they're alright. It's not too bad. I decided to demo that because I don't want to do the floor and then the guys come in, demo the ceiling and damage the floor. I am gonna be protecting the floor when they come in, but the fact that all they have to do is install the sheetrock, tape it and paint it makes everything simpler for everyone. So now that that is done, I'm gonna start focusing on this video. I want to install an outlet here and run this electric to the other side of the wall, and I'm also going to be demoing the bottom part the same way I did over there on this wall, since I am gonna need the space to reach that outlet right there. So let's get to that now. But before we start, I wanted to mention that I understand that everything in this project feels like a mumbo jumbo. We're focused on the floor, and then we're focused on the wall, and then the floor, and then we're doing demo. Why don't I do the demo in one shot? Why don't I finish this wall in one shot? The reason is because I'm very limited in space. I don't have much space. I brought as much as I can up to my apartment because, you know, I still do live here. I still wash and dry clothes here in this basement. So I try to do this as organized as possible. Like, for example, doing the self level on this side of the floor, I was only going to bring it up and meet it halfway of the room and do that towel trick. But because we found out that the difference between the end of the room and the front of the room is 2 5/8 inches, I need to make everything flat. So it's just things come up along projects, and I want to be transparent with you guys that everything doesn't go as planned. And especially when you have a problem like this, we didn't know we had termites. When I was demoing this basement, was just because of mold. Once I opened up that wall, I found termites. So just want to be transparent. I know it's jumping all over the place, but we're gonna get this project done. So let's start moving and getting what we gotta get done in this video. So that was a little more work than expected. We put an outlet on this box so it could be usable. We sent the wire across the ceiling. I made this hole here to be able to pass the wire to this point. And then as you can see that wire up there, there's a hole for that wire going through the wall. So I was able to pass it through. And when I passed it through, it ended up in this bay. So what I did was I went up here, made a hole through the 2x4 and sent it down so I could wire it. So right now the power's on, so the outlet is usable on both sides of the wall, and it's hanging because I want to put it on a higher plane so it could be away from the water. You guys see all that mold. That's going to be done when the full-blown construction starts. For everyone else, I decided to do this work for myself, so that will be their problem. But as soon as I move this out the way, this big shelf, I'll bring it up and line it up at a good height so I could patch that. And I was going through my footage and I realized me demoing this wall was not recorded, so sorry about that. But it's just as simple as setting a laser, putting a level line and just cutting it on that line. I put 2 feet. So yeah. So I got done what I wanted to get done in this video, which was get power to that side of the room and have the demo starting, getting work done on this side of the wall. I want to start blossoming out, you know, getting more work done on other sides of the room. On the next video, I am looking to finish this wall right up to this wood. I want to finish this wall, put the 2x4, which I have right here. I brought it from work because let me tell you something. This sheet of plywood was $77. For construction grade plywood, $77. When I was doing heavy construction in the apartment, I bought, I think it was maple, and I bought it for $84. And now for construction grade plywood, I'm paying $77. So everything's going up, so that's why I took that plywood from work. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you learned something new, give me a like. If you have any comments or questions about what's going on in this basement, leave it in the comments down below. And if you're interested in seeing more work and seeing how this basement is going to turn out, and you know, other things that I'm doing upstairs, like in the kitchen, and I think that the next video might be in the kitchen, but let's see, consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks.